ベニコです。ではディヴィニティオリジナルシーン2の続きをやっていきたい。前回はね、このローゼさんとお話をして、なんかワンちゃんがいる。今日はね、この島になるであろう人たちとお話をしていこうと思います。名前は？はい、ベニータです。あ、そうでした。この船で殺人事件が起きたんでした。殺人事件か。なんかこの辺にアイテムある？ないね。バケツなんもない。フェインさん、あ、お仲間になるかもしれない人だ。
He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out and examines your face, tugging at your ears and prodding your nose.
耳引っ張られたの？
Fascinating.
え
？He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
耳引っ張って本読んでんの？失礼だな。誰？
Ah, yes. The niceties.
はい。
My name is Fane.
フェイン。
I am a scholar from... Well, I am a seeker of
学者。
knowledge. That is enough.
こっちも学者だよ。
It is pleasurable to meet you.
あ、いやいや、こちらこそ光栄でございます。求めている知識。
Is there? Wherever do you keep it?
どこに保管しているの？本だから本だな。あ、知識だから脳みそ？
Certainly not in your books. I have been reading this one for several minutes, and I have yet to find a single insight into the mysteries of the universe.
宇宙の秘密。
It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
我が輩たちの世界の歴史について。学者って言ってたし、学者として答えた方がいいのかな。
Oh, please. I have no interest in that. Your books
興
are
味
too
がない
full of
の
it
だと。
already. No, I want to know about the celestial. I want to know about your
お前
gods.
の神々。
This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of
神
their
々は
kind?
どこから来た？難しいな。彼らは何者だ？彼らの同族はどこにいる？なんで神に興
The
味がある
elf's
の？
face freezes for just a second before he waves his hand dismissively.
Oh, it's just one of my idle curiosities. We mortals do like to consider these things, do we not? Now, please, run along.
立ち
I
去っ
have
て
a
くれっ
world
て。
to decipher.
もうちょっとお話しし
No
よ
amount of pestering will get the elf to take his
う。
eyes.
シュン。
Register, ma'am. Good, good. Magister Williams has just about done with the last passenger.
マダムに見えるのか。
You faring okay so far?
調子はどうだい？元気だよ。気分が悪くなってきた。まあ元気だよ。
Glad to hear it. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted.
あ、いた。ちょっとその前にみんなとお話ししたいの。プリンス。
Well, well. What have we here?
うん。
A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you
お
up,
願いし
shall
ま
we?
す。
See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin,
は？
with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
歯を調べ始めたの？歯を食いしば
I'm
ってた。
inspecting your teeth. In
あ、
case that
歯医
wasn't
者さんですか。
spectacularly
ありがとうございます。
There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this.
歯に少し変色。
Now then, to business.
うん。
You will answer me 3 questions.
料理がで
First
きる
one
か？
is this. Can you cook?
真の料理人ですよ。
Music to my beleaguered stomach.
うん。
On to the second
はい。
question. Can you knit,
布
weave?
から衣服
In
を
short,
捨てるべき
tailor?
感覚。うん、サテンのね、シーツさえあればね、フロームルも大作に仕立てることができるよ。
The caress of satin on my scarlet skin once more. A most satisfactory answer indeed.
うん。
On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance?
清潔感？
The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
うん。なんだっけこれ。櫛や白子。香水。うん。
The very basics then. I
基本
suppose
中の
that's
基
a
本って言
start.
われた。
So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions
さて、
answered.
評価は？
Let's evaluate. As per your own testimony, you can cook, tailor, and groom.
決まり？
Well, that just about settles
何
it.
が決まったの？
I offer you my sincerest
奴隷かい。
As of now, you are my slave.
言ってることがよくわかんない。
My slave, of course. Oh, but I see. Yes, I suppose it must take some time for the full extent of this honor to sink in.
プリンス何言ってんだ。
Anyway, you may leave me for a moment.
うん。
We'll go over your duties once we reach Fort Joy. Now shoo!
フォートジョイについても嫌だよ。奴隷にはなりたくないよ。じゃあな。ナミヤさん。
I spent
Con
my
esto
life
no como
singing for my
ignorando, ¿no?
slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled roots and rotten tubers, too.
腐ってるの？
The indignity.
うん。 通らせて。ビーストさん。ビーストさんは確かね、仲間になるかもしれないんだよ
dwarf
ね。
sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, kiddo. You hear that?
はいはい。あ、今度お嬢ちゃんって言われた。聞こえるか？ 何を聞くの？
Ship, of course.
船。
A
船。
wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And
それで？船が病気の男のように海が起こって船を転覆させるような音。転覆するの？じゃあ船？
sick as a leper's cat. From the state of it, I'd say she's being cared for by a bunch of beardless babes who never loved anyone but their own mums.
例えがよくわかんないな。猫の病気みたいなもんで、これらとママからミルクをもらってる赤ん坊が整備したような状態。よくわかんないな。
But there's more.
うん。
Listen close.
はい。もう一回聞いてみます。
There now, just like that.
うん。
Squeak!
キー。
Aha!
うん。
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back, the other catches you before you lose your footing.
うん。
There, you heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, kiddo. Good news.
ネズミ。なんか
It's the wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east.
東へ向かってる。フォートジョイに行くんだよ。
Burn my beard. That means if we'd been traveling for
いや、そんなのまでわかるんだ。
10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
うん。
Yeah, no indeed, kiddo. But that ain't my final destination.
イーストさんの会話は難しいな。
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, kiddo.
うん。ありがとう。脱出計画？
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
Chair?
Your kind always hung closest to our divide, like wolves around a campfire.
ごめんね。全部飲み物奪ったよ。
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hand you right over the side of the ship with him.
Classify this slop as food. I've seen more appetizing things.
ギルさん。
Plague-stricken pig.
Did you see the body?
え？
I ought to let you taste a bit. Maybe you'd find out who done it.
味見させるべきだ。あ、そっか。エルフは死体食べられるんだもんね。 食べられそうなお肉は持ってない。ねえ。あ、同じエルフかな？セビルさん。
An elf sits tucked
こんにちは。
away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cactus.
Snake eyes.
一のゾロ目。ん？
She chuckles.
うん。
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
かけ。心を振って。
Deciding fates.
ああ。
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never.
絶対ってわけじゃないけど。
She eyes you suspiciously.
Not the future, no, but I can read the past in flesh.
肉体に宿った過去なら読める。
And I'm
ほ
quite
いほ
good
い。
at it. I could lick your arm and tell you how you
あ
spent
な
the
たの
night
腕を
before
舐めれば。
last. Shall I?
ああ。ああ。ああ。うん。どう
She
ぞ。
gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat grooming.
You
ペロン
were
された。
in a cellar with other sorcerers. As everyone lay sleeping, you lay awake thinking of someone back home. A very special someone. You were reminiscing about the things you used to do together.
へへやっちゃった。下でね、2人ほどやっちゃった。
She pats you on the shoulder consolingly.
There, don't you worry, darling. Your
ありがとう。
secret's safe with me. I don't lick and tell.
うん。ありがとう。いい人だ、セビルさん。あとそこの人かな。ビクターさん。
I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer. Go take your sob story somewhere else.
あ、はい。なんか売れるかな。
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
バケツ3つぐらい持っといて、
They don't care about us.
料理鍋、キッチンポット。
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us
と
wouldn't
りあえず
care.
こんなもんでいいかな。じゃあね。この人だ、名前の長い人。リファン・ベンネッツさん。
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to
手
come
招き
closer.
された。なんだい？
Watch your back,
Oh?
new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I bet 3 months' pay it's this
Eh?
tramp you found.
イワンさんが犯人なの？
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
そうなの？
He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its
あ
weight
あ、
so
あ
it
り
no
がと
longer
う。
presses
首輪の
unpleasantly
調
on
整
your neck.
してくれた。
He winks.
うん。
Pinches less that way, right?
あ、ありがと
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
We
Don't
used to
you
know
hide
each
me?
other, more's the pity. I was his commander many moons
う。ビッ
ago.
グ？
Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword, and now he's Johnny
この
Big
隣の
Pants.
人がビッグさん。うん。よいしょ。なぜイファンが向こうに。ああ、こっちかな。
Long story.
ええ。
Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy.
ああ、は
Away
い。
from interested parties.
向こうについてから。フォートジョイについてからゆっくりとね。そうだね。
No.
違う。じゃあ違うんじゃない？
The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good
殺
reason.
人事件の被害者はフィンさんですね。理由なしで人を殺すほど狂ってない。じゃあイヴァンさんじゃないんじゃない？
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
フォートジョイについて
The
何か
Joy,
知らない？
I've heard a lot. Nothing good.
アレクサ
No
ンダー。
surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show.
アレクサンダー。
Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself.
ど くそんなに興味はないかな。でもこっち。
Easy now. I might think the same, but Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
ビクターさんが怒りますね。
What are you conspiring about over there?
あ、名前。
You.
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet.
Name.
それはレンだ。正直に答えるか。
Magister
ベ
Victor
ニータ
looks
で
at you
す。
suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
Away with you. At
はい。
once.
立ち去り言われ
Ifan
た。
performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
はい。ここは開く？開かない。じゃあ向こうか。
And we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up. Mad. Insufferable.
Click with the bubbles trainer. And if she tries to steal me, shoot to kill. Seems
あ、重くなっちゃった。植木鉢が重いんだな。捨てる。食器だな。お金があった。何してるんだあそこの人たち。
murder most foul. And I strongly suspect you know all about it.
え？
Do you? Well, perhaps you're absolutely right.
これ拾っちゃダメ？よし、全部取れたかな。全部取れた。あと向こうに箱がある。箱取れた。
Standing
あ、
at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of
箱取ら
nervous
せて
V
よ。
magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
その人が犯人なの？
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella.
え？
Yes, I did.
あれ、
But of course, that was only the beginning.
ウィンディゴさんがフィンさんを殺したの？始まりに過ぎない。殺人事件の始まりか？連続殺人事件。
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
うん。
There are others whose lives must end.
終わりを迎える？
Good. Gods, the woman's mad.
うん。
You there, sorcerer. Go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
シワンを呼んでこい。はいはい。イエスサー？これは反乱を起こす絶好の機会だ。シワンさんを呼んでくるか、その女性につくか、終わりを迎えなきゃならない。ちょっと訪ねてみよう。
Your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because
旅が終わりを迎える？
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
首は取れるの？
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her
quickly. If she casts source, the Void Woken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with
Void
wicked
Woken.
satisfaction.
Precisely.
ん？はい。うわーい。何？ の女の人どこ行っちゃったの？そんなことより宝箱。あ、これ今誰もいないよね、ここにね。これ盗めるな。犯罪現場。ほい。何も持ってない。何も持ってない。何が起きたの？重すぎて運べない。なんてこったい。何が重いかな。これは水の樽。ショーケース開いたけど何もない。わかんない。鍵とかどっかに落ちてないかな。あ、ワインが落ちてる。ないか。なんか巻物とか向こう側に落ちてるんだよな。欲しいな。開けらんないのかな。ダメだ。キャラクター？ああ、セットとかこの辺がないから開けらんないか。あれ？あ、あ、鍵。ちょっと待って。倒れてる。ここだけの爆発じゃなかったの？あっちあっちあっちあっち。あっちあっちあっち。開かない。なんで？あっちあっちあっちあっち。ちょっと体力減っちゃった。あ、ローゼさん？起きて。動かない。川のボール拾った。起きて。これ水入ってきてるけど、この船沈んじゃうの？大丈夫？あ、ワンちゃん。ワンちゃんの目玉？あ、ビーストさんも。心臓の音を聞く。あ、生きてる。よかった。ただ倒れてるだけね。プリーズ。近くのコップの水を顔にぶちまける。ぶちまけよう。 ワイ
The
ン投げ
lizard's
ればよ
eyes
かったか。
close as he slips into unconsciousness.
あれ、気絶しちゃった。ナミヤさん、あれだけもらうね。あ、ビッグさん、あ、いっぱい持ってる。ありがとう。荷物が多いんかい。荷物が多いって言われた。水の樽はなあ、なんか作れないかな。よいしょ。水の樽と、よいしょ。よし。いくつ作れるだ。あ、キッチンポット少し置いていくか。インベントリにして、バイバイキッチンポット。まだ重いのか。目玉食べられる？あ、違う。あれ？重いから歩けない。
Ivan lies motionless, curled on the ground like an apple.
来て。
His eyes flicker open.
Lucian.
ルシアン。
Lucian.
Ivan cries out. Then his eyes fall closed again. No matter how much you shake him now, he can't.
多分この水の樽が重いんだよな。あ、すごい50とかあったんだ。水の樽、これ持ってきたいけど船が沈んじゃう。ここ開くかな。開かない。あ、セビルさん。
No, not the final dark. Not yet.
一緒に逃
It's
げよ
no use. Your words do not seem to reach her.
The dice roll darkly. They're rolling for me.
どうなってるの？あ、ここの人もお金もらうね。何も持ってない。あれ？あれ、この人は肉片になってない。あ、拾える。これとフィンさんのお肉、エルフ、これを食べる。やった。
As the dead man's flesh slides down your throat, you feel his consciousness enter yours. His memories are yours to experience. You are Finn. Your heart is heavy. You know too much. It's all
彼に
too
会
much.
ってしまった。
You met him.
彼？
A bright light blinds you, then fades. You feel a tremendous power in your hands, but they are shaking so hard you can barely use them. Suddenly you're on this very ship, crouched in a corner, hugging your
年上
knees.
の女性？
A figure approaches, an older woman. Her eyes are kind. She comes closer. She says she wants to talk. She reaches a hand toward you. You grasp it. The memories end. You are no longer Finn. You return to yourself with a jolt.
アドレナリン。年上の女性？ シワンさん生きてる。
The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious and bleeding from... The Magister lies on the floor.
倒しとく？シワンさん倒しとく？やめとこっと。じゃあな。とりあえず別の道？上に行く別の道？こっちの階段か？犬の鳴き声がする。セーブ完了。ありがとう。人がいる。お、あっちあっちあっちあっち。あっちあっちあっちあっち。いや、その前に火をどうにかしないと。あっちあっちあっちあっち。おう。開ける。開いた。マギステルセリさん。この人たちとも生きてるうちにお話ししたかったな。ないか。ソードマン。汚れたシャツ。たる。まな板。きれいきれい。お金。箱。たる。あ、たる上なんだ。ごめんね、みんなのお小遣いだけど。死体はね、もうお金使わないもんね。もらってくよ。階段がある。チーズ。あ、ここ炎だらけだ。暑いけど通るか。おりゃ、暑い。あ、鍵があった。スカルマークの鍵。あ、真ん中のあの扉かな。あ、誰かいる。フェインさん。フェインさんってあの本読んでた人だよね。アンデッド？
And the skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia.
フェインさん骨になっちゃった。ブルックかな？
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
Yes, indeed. It's the look of someone that wants to read the bloody book he's holding.
フェインさん
Now, if you're
骨に
really
なっちゃっ
quite
た。
finished, I believe you have lifeboats to flee to.
はい、救命艇。あ、フェインさんってエルフなんだ。うん。
Please, I was no more an elf than you are those rags you're
あれ？
wearing.
エルフではないのだよ。
I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive
仮
form.
面？
A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her
仮
little
面を盗
scene.
んでいってしまう。
Still,
Hmm.
she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands.
仮面をきっと。ああ、うん。それは非常だ。彼は今人々を救うことができるだろう。確かにそれが賢明。これでいいか。
Indeed, just as sensible as getting off a sinking ship and leaving a
仲
fellow
間
to
を
his
見捨て
business.
沈む船から脱出する。いや、
I
そん
would
なこ
say
とは
good
したく
day,
ないな。
but it seems quite likely that you're about to die a rather terrible death, so...
うん。
The skeleton shrugs casually and returns.
こんな時なのに本読んでるの？サイコパスやな。またここ通るんか。あ。よし。通れるぞ、安全に。箱。レンジャー。あ、弓。結構武器とか揃ってきたかな。開いた。箱。あ、閉めちゃった。あ、犬がいた。
The hound paws desperately at its snout. It winces as it draws blood from its wet black nose and continues scratching.
ワンちゃん
The
逃げ
dog
よ
notices you for the first time and snarls. The hairs on his body.
う。そうだけどさ、逃げ
It
よ
sneezes suddenly and paws at its nose once more.
Can't smell. Can't breathe. Too much sauce. Too much. Too much.
う。うん。そんなことより。うん。この犬は楽にしてやるのが最善。いやいやいやいや。これ。
The dog whines and continues pawing.
逃げようよ、一緒に。あ、ここも開くんだ。開けたかった。そこに人いたよな。攻撃モード。攻撃して開けるタイプか。よし。箱。ちょっとベッドで寝るか。寝られない。よいしょ。え？
My divine grace, who was that howling?
神に感謝。
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand towards his blade.
Another sorcerer.
戦うの？武器を取る。彼を助ける。彼って誰？この怯えてる人？助ける
He
か。
leaps to attention and brandishes his.
あ、違う。どこの彼だ？二人とも敵か。あ、違う。間違えた。こっち。 ダメだ。この辺でいいか。壊されないよこの辺とか。ああ、いいや。あれ、弱い。悪魔ちゃん5。悪魔ちゃんもう一回。弱い。ああ、よき、よしよし。悪魔ちゃん偉い。ちょっと寝るね。回復。うわっ、アレクサンダー。ああ、持っていけないのね。なんか曲が変わった。靴下。ここにもなんかある？カイラ、羽ペン、手紙。なんもない。机。よいしょ。ここ開く？開かない。ワンちゃん逃げよう。そしたらここ通りたくないからちょっと装備、あ、向こうに行きたいけど、ちょっと今回はこの辺までにしておきますね。ちょっと船沈んじゃいそうだけど、今回はこの辺で終わりにしたいと思います。それじゃあまたのー。